So it looks like to me that you will never witness this moment. So let me just tell you guys, this is one moment that really made me laugh. Now, it was a very serious topic in this anime called Kirio Club. This is episode 9. And so we have this main MC right here named Amy. Um and so she has a huge crush on this dude named Kirio. And Kirio, he has a huge backstory of losing a good friend. Why isn't Kirio in the fucking character list? Like, what the fuck? What? I just realized he's not in here. What? No, this can't be real. Wow, Myanimelist. What are they doing? What? What? I can't. Okay. Maybe he doesn't have a picture. This seems impossible. What? This is like. Well, anyways, I'll get to that later. So here you can see Amy is asking his grandpa, "Hey, grandpa, is it so bad to be all alone? You know, cause she like her friends pretty much abandoned her, cause she just became like really weird. You know, she became like a really weird, tomboyish. She likes talking about poop. She likes talking about farts, random shit. So obviously all her OG friends from her childhood abandoned her, and we're like, yeah, we just don't feel comfortable around you. And so one thing Lisa, so she's being alone. So she's like, "Hey, grandpa, is it such a bad thing to be alone?" And and then she's like, "Hey, whoops, is that insensitive since all your friends are dead?" See, are it was a hilarious moment, okay? And so this isn't the moment that was insane, okay? And so the grandpa obviously is like, "No, it's not bad, but friends are not people who you just made. You know, they're there when you don't expect them," or something like that along the lines. So he says something like this, and then so Amy's having this huge moment with his she's remembering what her grandpa told her, and then she has another flashback with her and Nami. So here with Nami, she remembers, Nami asks her, "Hey, aren't we supposed to be friends?" And then she's like, "No, we're not friends. We're enemies." And so, not Amy. This is Amy, right? This is Nami, like Nami Nanami from Rent a Girlfriend. Yeah, she looks just like Nani and Nami from Rent a Girlfriend if she became extremely docile. You know what I'm saying? This is legit Nami Nanami if like she was domesticated. If she was domesticated. Okay, so this is the exact scene that was insane. Okay, so we're coming there. I know you guys are not gonna watch this, so just let me explain. Just let me give me. Okay, I don't know why I just did that. Anyways, so she's having. So now I gave you guys the context. She's reflecting about what her grandpa said. She's reflecting about what she told Nami about. Yeah, we're not friends, we're rivals. And she's reflecting about being alone as a child, not having friends. Even though Nami just was like, "Yeah, hey, aren't we supposed to be friends?" But she calls her enemy. And so she's going back and forth about, "Hey, I didn't necessarily say something wrong or untrue since Nami and Amy like the same guy, Kirio." I would show you guys who the fuck Kirio is, but it doesn't seem like he's on my list. Well, no, he is. So I knew I was gonna find him. He was just in a scrolly part. I mean, like I'd have to like hit the character list to scroll. He's not in the front page. Don't know why. He's pretty much. This is his anime. It's about him and these two chicks, Nami and Amy. So yeah, I'd have to hit more characters, and then boom, he's like right there. Yeah, it's just weird, but whatever. Anyways, so she's going back and forth on her inner monologue, and she eventually breaks down crying. So this is a very, very, very hard, very hard thing for her to accept that, Nami's actually a friend, and she would not give up Nami for anything. And it's really important too as well because Nami just retroactively admitted that she likes not Ami. So this is like kind of like a girls love situation, kind of, not really. She didn't explicitly say that she's in love with Amy, rather than she likes Amy, and it goes above love. So this entire story here is finally devolving into what are they gonna give up for Kirio. It's called Kirio Fanclub. So yeah, she's really in a tough spot right now. She's battling with herself. So this is the one. This is the critical moment here. Okay, so this dude this guy shows up, right? And let me tell you guys, this was a game changer. This was just one of those moments where I don't know why they put this in there. There was really no real reason to put him in there. And it goes without saying that I'm glad that they did, damn it. Because this was the most hilarious shit ever. So you guys just saw earlier, right? Amy was crying, you know, she was bawling her eyes out, you know, just, you know, crying and telling herself it's not true, but it is, it's not true, but it is. And then this dude just comes out, bro, look at this scene. Like, what in God's name? What? So yeah, so this is a huge contrast between, hey, this dude just like all happy, like, hey, I'm gonna go watch another crime investigation document or something like that. He said something like that. And then even though like Amy's right there just like bawling her eyes out, having this really dark like a critical moment, a moment that's gonna change the rest of her life. And yet they put this dude in there all happy go lucky, just skipping with a smile. And this was just a moment where I'm like, I just started laughing because not a lot of animes do this. You know, usually within an anime, if someone's crying or something, everyone else around them is like, oh, let's just walk around. Whoa, hey, you know, they fit in with the vibe, you know, with the whole situation. But no, this dude, he just was like, I'm gonna go watch a crime. I'm so happy go lucky. You know, and then he just completely ignores Amy, like she doesn't even exist. Like, who cares? She's having this very deep, reflective moment, a very meaningful moment here, and yet this dude just like, no one's gonna watch this. No one's gonna watch this, so it doesn't like it's just one of those things where I'm like, yeah, I need to explain to you guys what's going on here. So yeah, so as you guys can see here, very meaningful. A very so here you can see here the girls rejected her when she was younger, and she just doesn't understand or care why they are doing this. And then that's where this is like a flashback. She asks the grandpa, and then grandpa consoles her, and then this is like real time thinking about what her grandpa said, and then thinking about what she said to Nami. This is another flashback with her and Nami, and then we're back to real time or current time. She's crying, and then this dude right here out of nowhere, right here, bro, this is the moment. Again, I just wanted to reiterate so you can see how ridiculously hilarious this is. So she's saying it's not true, it's true, but it's not true. And then the dude in the back is just like chilling, walking behind. As you can see, he took like a quick glance, was like, okay, I think I'm gonna go watch my show now, and just skippity dude out of there. Just having a good day. Like, he's not gonna let Amy fuck up his day. That's right, he's locked in, damn it, he's locked in. It's like with animes, right? You know, the world around us is burning, but let's just go watch our shows, man. You know, just have a good day. You know, like just look at this, man. Amy's like literally like crying here, and the dude just walking away like, whatever, man. I'm gonna do me, man. Like, you see that? And he's like, yeah, I think I'll watch some true crime tonight. Yup. Oh my god, bro, this really is hilarious. This really just is on a whole new level of comedy, whole new level of drama. This is a whole contrast. This is the duality between good vibes and bad vibes. This is like the contrast between dark and light and just random and chaotic, for real.